Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I am Jessica. I do lots of lifestyle videos, cleaning videos, mommy, just lots of different things. So if you're new here and you want to go check out some of my other videos, I would love to have you do that. Hopefully you will decide to stick around and hit that subscribe button, and that way you don't miss out when I upload. I'm going to do a video on my Apple Watch. I get a lot of questions on it, and I know when I was thinking about getting one, I was doing a lot of research as well. I wanted to know if it was worth it because they are really expensive, and the pros and cons. So I'm going to go over like my opinions, the pros, the cons, and what I use it for, whether or not I think it's worth your money, and this is going to be my 100% honest review. So if you want to see what I think about the Apple Watch, then just keep on watching. Okay, so this is my Apple Watch, and I have the 38mm watch part, and then I have it in the pink sand color. So my actual watch is the rose gold, and I do have the 3rd series with the cellular. See that little red dot there means that it has cellular. They do have the 3rd generation, I think is what it is called, without cellular, but I did get it with cellular. It just means you can receive and make phone calls, and then it has GPS as well. This is what I have. Let me take it off my wrist here so I can kind of show you what I have my main watch set up for. You can have several different watch faces and you just swipe between them. So this is what I have mine right now. This is like my main watch face, and I have on there my time, the date, if I have any reminders, the battery percentage, my messages, and my calendar. So my other watch face is just a picture, and it basically just has the time on it. It has a bunch of different ways you can customize your watch face, from the color to what sort of things you have on there. And then, like I said, you can have several watch faces. So if you want one for like while you're at work, and one while you're at home, one for the weekends, whatever, you can have as many as you want, and it's as simple as just swiping to the one that you need. So with that first one I showed you is the one I keep it on the most. It just works best for me. So I've had my watch for about 6 months now, and the ways that I use it the most are obviously to tell time. I use it to remind me of like everything. So all you have to do is say, "Hey Siri, remind me in 5 minutes I need to email back someone."
Here's your reminder.
So she made a reminder. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's probably upside down. I apologize. Here. So there is my reminder. And the way I have it set up, I have my reminders right here. So right now it's telling me that I need to remember to order my Home Chef meals. So I use it for reminders a ton, like 100 times a day. I'm saying, hey, remind me that I need to call back so-and-so. Remind me that I need to write a check for this bill, or remind me that I need to record this show on TV. And then the next thing I use it the most for, oh, you guys are going to make so much fun of me, but it actually has a feature on here where you can page your phone. So I'm going to show you how that works. I lose my iPhone 50 times a day, at least. And you can actually page and find your iPhone from your watch, and I use that feature all the time, and I'm going to show you how that works. So I'm just going to swipe up. Here is your little control panel, and there is this little button right here. You can hear it pinging my phone. So hopefully you heard that, but it was just pinging this. So I use that 100 times a day, and I listen for it, and then I can find my phone. And that feature has been so useful for me. Another feature it has that I do use on occasion is it actually has a flashlight. And so basically what it does is it just kind of turns your screen white so it lights up, and you can kind of see your way through a dark room. Maybe if you were in the theater and you needed just a tiny light to like look in your purse for something without annoying everyone else in the theater, or just, I guess there's a lot of reasons. I don't know why, but there's usually a lot of reasons in my life why I do need a flashlight. It also has like fitness features on it. So if you're trying to lose weight or you're just trying to remain healthy, it will track your activity, and a lot of times throughout the day it'll just say ding ding, you know, you've reached your goal for today, or you need to do this a little bit more in order to reach your goal. You can actually follow your friends if you want, somehow link up. I haven't followed anybody on mine. I don't really use that feature a whole lot, but it is fun. I do like seeing it pop up and say reach my goal. It makes me feel proud of myself. It does have a lot of fitness features if that was something you were looking into. Lots of different apps and stuff you could download as well. It does count your steps, and I believe it counts your calories as well. It also tracks your heart rate, which I do use all the time. I do suffer from anxiety, and it is kind of cool when I know that I'm not feeling well. I know my chest is kind of tight. I know that my heart feels like it's pounding. I just check that, and every single time my heart rate's super high, so I know that I just need to chill out. But it's a nice feature to have. Just keep track of your heart rate. And another thing is if you're working out and you want to keep your heart rate at a certain level, that's kind of nice as well. So the one with GPS, and it may be the ones without the cellular that do this too. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do apologize. I don't know much about them because I just have the one with cellular. But I do receive my text messages and phone calls on my watch, and I do use that feature a lot. It will pop up and let me know. So if I'm busy cleaning the house, I'm out shopping, and my purse is in my phone, whatever the reason may be, it'll pop up and say so-and-so's text me. I can click on it and I can read it. I know if it's important. Do I need to go grab my phone and call them back right away? Or is it something that I can quickly reply back, and you can either talk and say what you want, you can actually doodle kind of what you want, or they have some set little messages you can send back. 9 times out of 10, I will just wait until I get back to my phone. It is nice. Like I said, I use it a lot when I'm like shopping. I can keep track of the time really quickly, and I can know if anybody's called me or texted me without having to worry about having my phone out, because 9 times out of 10 it's buried at the bottom of my purse anyways. So I do use that feature a lot, and I do use the time way more than I ever thought I would. I'm constantly checking the time, and if I don't have this watch on, I am looking at my wrist like, shoot, I forgot to put my watch on, and it drives me crazy. I have really learned to love this and be attached to it. Now, a ton of different apps that you already have on your phone can connect and work with this in different ways. I haven't even utilized this to its full potential, and I know that. If you guys have any apps that you want to share with me, I would love to know in the comments. Let me know. But one thing that I've really been enjoying recently is our home security system app. Whenever we have a doorbell camera, we have security cameras around the house. So like, for example, when somebody comes to my door, it will ping on my phone, but it will also ping on my watch. So even if I'm in the house, I'm in the kitchen, or whether I'm at the store shopping, it'll pop up that somebody's at the door, and it will actually show me a little, gosh, hopefully that didn't cut anything off. My card ran out of space and I had to switch my cards out really quick. So what I was saying is, with our security system, it comes with an app, and we have cameras, and we have, for example, a doorbell camera. So if somebody shows up at my door, it will do this at my phone as well, but it's convenient when it's just on my person, because this is wherever I am. So it'll just pop up, and it'll actually show me a little thumbnail picture of who it is at my door. So I can see if it's the mailman, the UPS man, or if it's like a stranger that I don't know. And I really like that a lot. And then from there, I can go and view the video on my phone, or go to like my control panel in the house and do what I need to do. I can set my alarm, disarm my alarm, change my thermostat, all kinds of things right here from my watch. That is super convenient. Being a work from home mom, and doing YouTube, I have a lot of emails that I have to answer daily. Sometimes I know I have an important email coming in that day that I'm kind of waiting for. So it is nice that my emails come straight to my phone. It'll let me know. I can see the email, who it's from, and then just go to my computer or my phone and go ahead and reply back if I need to. But that way I don't have to worry about missing it, 1. And 2, I don't have to worry about having my phone with me. I use the timer on this thing when I'm cooking, for example. I use it for when we're doing homework. So when I'm cooking, I can say, hey Siri, set my timer for 6 minutes. So now I don't have to worry about setting that timer on the stove or anything. Or if I have, like, a lot of times I run into where I'm already using my timer on my microwave in my oven, and I need another timer, so I have one right here. Or it's also nice if maybe I'm waiting for a pot to boil with water, or I'm waiting for something to finish up cooking in the oven and I want to go outside. I don't have to worry about listening for the timer. it's on me. When I'm doing homework with my oldest, I can just say, hey Siri, and ask her a question. So let's see. My phone's listening.
I don't understand.
I'm not talking to you. Hey Siri, how many cups are in a gallon?
The answer is 16 cups.
When I'm doing math with her or any other subject really, that comes in handy. I can ask the definition of words or how to spell certain things, all kinds of stuff. If you are a mom with a child in public school, especially if your school does Common Core, oh my God, you know how convenient this is because we can't do their homework. Like, I know no one that gets school these days. Is completely different than when we were in school. It's really, really hard, and it is really nice just to be able to say, hey Siri, you know, can you tell me this or that? You could ask for directions on there. Whenever I am navigating from my phone, say I'm in my car, I'm driving, my phone map's going, telling me where to go. It also tells me on my watch. So while I am driving, I've got my hands on the steering wheel. It'll kind of tap me to like turn, and it'll be like turn left or tap tap, turn right. And so that's nice as well. I'm not having to grab my phone and look down at it. It's just right here and I can look. So those are all the pros. Those are all the reasons why I love it. I'm going to go ahead and say I do recommend it. It is a lot of money. It's not a necessity. It's just a very nice accessory. It doesn't replace your phone by any means. You still need your phone and computer, but it is a very nice accessory that if you can afford it, or if you can save up for it, or you can ask for it for Christmas or whatever, I do not regret purchasing it at all. Like I said, if I'm not wearing it, I totally miss it. I'm going to go ahead and say I recommend it. There are some cons. I feel like Apple has some little kinks they need to work out. For example, you're supposed to be able to see your Instagram feed on here and just be able to kind of scroll through and see the pictures. So like if you were sitting in the doctor's office bored or something, you could do that. It's not a huge deal, but mine never has worked on there. There are times when it's almost like it has a bug and it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, or it doesn't work right, and that's rare, but it does happen. Sometimes it's really slow. Like if I ask it to do something, it can take it way more time than it really should take it to do. I think it's just a matter of the software probably needing to be updated, which I'm sure they will update it soon. So yeah, that was my review of the Apple Watch. In my opinion, if you were wondering, I do get a lot of questions about it. If you guys have an Apple Watch and you have any awesome or cool or useful apps that you want to let me know about, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know. I feel like there's so many things I could use this for that I don't even know yet, and I already love it with what little I do know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you next time. Bye!